calling, all time to humming, Christmas time coming. Get hit bell ringing, ringing your door, hear me singing, when it's snowing I'll be going back to the country home. Lights are burning, my old heart's yearning. Now far from home, said Christmas time's coming. Hidden bell ringing, ringing your door, hear them singing. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. In the window, on the pretty window, can't walk and running, Christmas time coming. Hidden bell ringing, ringing your door, hear them singing. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home.
Now this guy's older than me. He's 72, I think.
Well, he gets around like a man a lot younger. He must have longevity period. Maybe that's what it is.
What's that Snickers? What's some Snickers doing in here, boy?
We're looking for Nick Ritter on the street, and we're looking for Santa Claus, and we're looking I am an old trailhead and I've always believed your boots and your saddle are all that you need. No miracles happen, no angels appear, but I swear 3 men were standing there. I shook myself over had I been asleep. It's just 3 Pueblo children tending their sheep, and they yell Merry Christmas. They brought me my string, and their voices rang through the mesquite, singing, we seek the soul of all that is good. We come bearing coal, water, and wood. Stop and behold all that is good. Give thanks for the coal, water, and we seek the soul of all that is good. All that is good. Come bearing coal, water and wood. Stop and behold all that is good. Give thanks for the coal, water and wood.
Oh, I've been looking for you. I've been trying to find out more about Will Simmons.
Well, I think you just need to quit asking questions. You need to get out of here.
Okay.
You know, I think you could be doing a better job. The way I see it, you're just giving up.
You're right, Sheriff Winslow. See, I've had trouble with the tall one. I thought that he was going for a weapon, but there was overreaction on my part. And I've been slacking since then, but I'm ready to go back to work.
Regardless of the evidence, there's no sign of a body. There's no signs of foul play.
Well, that's good news. If they haven't found a body, it's a good chance that Will Simmons is still alive. Mr. Mahalan, I do not want any more trouble with you. You're not a suspect. If you just answer some questions for me, it could really help.
You know, when you go around asking a lot of questions, that's a risk you take. You know, when you ride a horse, you get a chance of falling to the ground. When you ask a lot of questions around different people, you take a risk of being knocked to the ground. That's just the chance you take. Well, you know, that's the chance you take. You could get knocked to the ground. You could get hurt bad. But just be careful.
Officer Scott, I want to thank you personally for offering to work with me on this case.
Well, I'm just thinking about the community. The reason they gave me this badge was, this Gold Detective's badge was to better the community. But I just don't see how you're going to make it. I know they've offered you room and board and your expenses, but that's not going to be enough.
Well, I've been off this job working with horses, and if we ever get to the bottom of this case, I'll get it full time.
Thoroughbreds, I presume.
And other mixes. But really, I love that type of work, and I feel we can just get to the bottom of this, I'll be happy.
There's somebody else that works with horses.
Now look, didn't you say that Will left suddenly?
Yeah, he left suddenly and took all his clothes with him.
Well look, if we just find something that he wore, something to match up, maybe I could wear them and, well, I could get some response. People could think that he gave them to me, they were hand-me-downs, or somebody might even mistake me for him, and it could bring out some response, and that'd give me a lead to go on.
Well, we could go down to the clothing store and maybe pick out something like he would wear and let you have that. Maybe get some response to that if it's the same thing that he wore when he left.
Sounds good to me.
Well, let's go.
Looks like we're going to have to check out some of these, in fact, all of these flea markets in this area. We're going to need some more information, and I think we might be able to get it in these markets around here. Yes, I think so.
Okay, and I'll check out the parks too.
It wouldn't hurt to check out some of these amusement parks, small places where a lot of kids would be around. That'd be another good place that we should check out.
Well, I mean, I understand, but it don't change the fact that it's a railroad killer. He was captured in some state, I can't remember where it's Texas or where. Now, have you traced down all the victims that he was responsible for? I mean, possibly Will was one of them. I admit that it would take a physical person to deal with Will. But I'm saying maybe somebody's capable of doing it. Have you ever thought about that?
Well, in my years, all the years I've investigated you may have nothing. And then one morning, one afternoon, the phone rings or a piece of evidence pops up and you've got everything. So you never know. One day, nothing, no hope. Next day, evidence here, or a domino effect, or 5 pieces of evidence just pops up. Yeah, he could be under our noses or anywhere, but...
Well, I mean, I understand. I understand you might think that I'm living in a make-believe world, but I believe in going at every angle. I mean, sometimes down on maybe things show up.
We just got to keep hanging in there, mainly. Something will turn up. Always does. That doesn't push the investigation hard enough.
Look, I think that Will is still alive.
You reckon if he's still alive, that he might have took a trip, went somewhere else, or wore the same clothes when he left?